There's a chance tonight he could be going back to jail. Breaking: Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan will go to court tonight or tomorrow morning to find out whether they're going to go to jail for 30 days. They're really trying to get the Tate brothers. They've even put now the human trafficking charges to be considered of minors as well. It says that the masked police have raided the properties owned by Andrew Tate amid new allegations of trafficking minors and a minor. Romania's organised crime agency DICOT said it was searching 4 homes in the countries of Bucharest and throughout Romania. The controversial influencer Andrew Tate is on trial awaiting the charges of human trafficking, rape and forming an organised crime gang to sexually exploit women. Andrew Tate could be going back to prison, but said 9 hours into the house search and an armed police officer looked at me apologetically and shrugged his shoulders. He said, "You made someone very angry. I don't have a phone because it was taken by the police, but when I speak loud my words are heard by someone from a computer far, far away by magic." Andrew Tate says the minor they're talking about is 24 years old, but she followed me years ago when she was 17. They say I intended to traffic her even though I literally did nothing to her and we've been friends for years. Matrix attack. Andrew Tate literally linked a video as well where Tristan Tate explained this exact situation on a podcast not too long ago.
Every single girl who I've met has been investigated as a potential victim of mine. Anyone I've ever met, for any reason, any woman that I know has been investigated and questioned. If they could find her, they'll question her. You're a potential victim because of Tristan because XYZ. So everyone I've met are all in this potential victim pile of papers, yes? This is the scariest thing that's happened to me. A girl who is 24 years old, who I still know. I saw her last week. She was at a restaurant with me last week. Still know her. She said in the interview, she went there without a lawyer, not knowing what the interview was about. And they said, "Where did you first meet Tristan?" And she goes, "Oh, at a party." "Okay, where was the party?" "In a hotel reception." "Did Tristan invite you?" "No." "Who invited you?" "Well, my friend's sister was invited by Tristan, and this girl brought us along to the party." "And you met Tristan there?" "Yeah, that's where I first met him." Nothing happened. It was a handshake. "How old were you when you met Tristan?" "I was 17. "Okay." They released a public statement saying that they're now investigating Tristan Tate for the potential attempted trafficking of a minor. How sick do you have to be? This person is a 24-year-old woman who I still know. The fact that the first time she shook my hand at a public party in a reception hall of a hotel was when she was 17 years of age. They wrote that down in their little statement, and everyone I know is a potential victim, so she's a potential human trafficking victim. Like I drive my car around and throw kids into my car.
Just deep here, could you imagine that the police examine every single person who's ever known you for possible negative stories about you? Someone would hate you and say something that you've fallen out with in the past, but you knew. Shows how much of good people the Tate brothers are, that not more people come through and cooperate with the police when they're literally getting forced into it.
You do that kind of shit in Romanian jail, as I'm sure in English jail. Well, I mean, my Romanian is rudimentary. I can speak Romanian, and all I'd speak about with the other cellmates is what we do if the pedophiles were put in our cell. It's a fun topic, and you know, we mean it because, you know, I've got kids and a lot of the people in jail are fathers and these people are sick. But to say that because I met someone when they were 17, a 24-year-old woman now, this is when I was probably, what, 29 then, so it's a long time ago. Because the first time I shook her hand, she was 17. You can look this up. Tristan is being investigated, not in the file, it's not going to court, but we're investigating the idea that he might traffic minors. What the fuck are you talking about? This woman's never worked for me, lived with me, never given me any money. I've never bought her anything. I barely know her. She's a friend and an acquaintance who comes out when I invite people to nightclubs. That's it. It's really sickening what the law can do and how they can use this to try and destroy your name.
Yeah. So an update on the situation that could be sending them back to jail is the prosecutors discovered that 2 minors were among the victims. One of them allegedly had sexual acts with one of the Tate brothers. The second was made to practice webcam. But the victims did video chat not only in Romania but also Ukraine and England allegedly. According to sources in the investigation, some victims provided to the investigators these details, and following these statements, DICOT Special Forces immediately raided the home of the Tate brothers on Wednesday, August 21st at approximately 6 a.m. in the morning, Romanian time. They searched the residence for 10 hours. That is a very, very long time, going through every single file. Tate brothers had now been transported to DICOT's HQ and will be interrogated tomorrow morning, and we'll find out whether they're going to be detained for 24 hours or released.
Aveți aici ce ați ridicat de la vila fraților Tate? Again, you come on the court. Fine, you?
Empire buys part of the property.
Hi, Tate, you. You come again at the court?
A bigger place.
Why?
I don't know, it's my friends.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you, bro.
Now, last time we see Andrew Tate was getting detained for 30 days, he'll go back, get detained for 30 days. That could be the similar sort of process, especially when it had the wow factor of the minors this time round. The public could take to it, certain people that don't like Tate. Obviously, we know the truth.
I don't operate from a realm of fear, so I'm just not afraid to say certain things, whether they come true or not. But I knew what they were going to do eventually. I knew it was going to happen. There was no way that they were going to allow me to continue to be as relevant as I was, saying the things that they don't want me to say.
Correct.
And that's what the law has. That's what the government has. That's how the matrix works. They have law. That's all they have. A government solution to everything is law. If you go to a government and say, we have a problem, they say, okay, pass a law that fixes the problem. So, and then they have the legal system. So if you upset them, they just get the legal system. They set the dogs on you. So it was a very obvious play, which I knew was going to happen. And now it's evolving, and we're going to be in this process for quite a long time, and multiple countries are involved, and who knows how long it's all going to last. And the great thing about all of it, the truly amazing thing about it is, at the end of it all, whether I'm innocent or guilty, they can't give me cancer. They can't put me in a car crash. They can't do anything that's genuinely happening. I mean, there's people out here in the world today who are experiencing terrible things all day, every day. The worst they can do is put me in jail. And I had a pretty good time in jail. Yeah, I mean, I have no problems going to jail. It doesn't bother me at all.
I'm not going to ask you any jail questions, man. I've seen that. I've studied that.
Yeah, it's been done a bunch of times. But the punishment for all of this garbage really isn't scary. In fact, it's quite... I know this sounds insane, but the idea of going and spending some time in jail, I find quite tempting.
I don't know if Andrew Tate took long to come to the door, if they just kicked it off this time, but they even went through the roof, like they wanted to catch him off guard. 10-hour search, they're going to be going through every single detail this time, and again, they'll most likely